Okay, Kelly, so you had mentioned before the open heart and the trust in the universe. This is such a key component with law of attraction and manifesting, because if you're not going in with an open heart, then energetically you're actually really closed off from what you want. And I think that it's really important for people to understand how the trust and the faith and all of that, like how that fuels this whole thing. Like, do you have any tips or tricks, I guess, for opening your heart and really kind of that surrender moment to something higher?
I often think about these three things. So everyone has a moment of a memory somewhere in their life, even if it was when they were little, maybe it was with their grandparent or a dog or some animal or even a tree where we already felt open-hearted. So we all have a reference point. So I would just ask you to think about a moment in time when you already felt open-hearted, when you felt completely loved. And some people might go, oh, I don't know if I've ever been completely loved. Well, think about being with an animal or a tree or a grandma, or it could be an angel, or your best friend. Some moment in time that you already have an actual reference for that. If you've ever been in love or had a crush on someone where you just felt that rush, so boom, you already know how to do this.
Absolutely.
This isn't rocket science. This isn't something beyond you. This is you.
Yes.
This is the intrinsic, natural you. I've been calling it human 2.0. It's like we could say human 1.0 is caveman, where we survive, and that was an important stage. Surviving is super important. If we didn't have that, we couldn't stand on the shoulders of that and have anything to work from.
Right.
But now we've got survival pretty well handled.
Yes.
So now the next step, if we're going to evolve, is to now fly. Is to open our hearts, and it is about building those open heart muscles, because we all basically want the same thing. We want closeness with other people.
Absolutely.
We want the people and the things and the opportunities that make us feel alive. And if we realize that we're the ones blocking those from coming in by being layered up, then by definition, if we unlayer up, then we will quicken the process of being with those things being right here, like on us. So it's really, to me, it's just practicing. So I do these three things. So if you put your hand on your belly, and this relates probably a little bit to Qigong.
Oh yeah, lower
about
down.
A time in your life where you already felt successful, where you already accomplished something that you didn't know that you could do, but you didn't. It could be something so simple, like you picked that thing up and you didn't know that you could, or it could be great where you got an A in a class that you thought you would never even get a B in, or whatever. So think about a time that you asserted your will and it worked out. So you already know how to do this. So just gather all of that energy and gather it and bring it into your belly, and take a big deep breath, and then let it fill up the space around you. And then your hands on your heart, imagining a time when you were unconditionally loved or deeply loved by a human, by an angel, by an animal, by a tree, maybe all of the above at the same time, but pick one specific moment where you knew you were loved, and just gather that feeling, that energy, and put it into your heart, and let it take the place of any cynicism or any hardness. Like, let that alchemize those places that have felt fragile and bit and brittle. Let them fill up with, no, I know I am unconditionally loved. I know I'm deeply loved. And then let it radiate from all around you. And then up to your third eye. This is a moment of clarity, a moment where you knew the answers. It could be just some aha about a math problem, or it could be a higher awareness of consciousness, of spirit. Some moment of clarity where all of a sudden you weren't confused anymore. You had the answers. So just gather that energy of clarity and pull it, push it into your mind. Let it fill up all the places of doubt. Let it overtake any places of not enough. And fill yourself up with that clarity of mind, and then let that clarity emanate all around you. And then when you walk out into the world from that place, you're not compensating. You're not trying to work past all the stuff that you might otherwise naturally bring in. You're kind of walking in open and light.